You are now tuned in to the Players Den podcast. It's your boy Wayne.
Tone.
And we back, baby.
We are back.
Yes, sir. Back and we better. Hey, man, tough weekend. Well, great weekend for football.
Yeah,
but
great weekend.
Tough weekend as far
Man,
as
my
how
picks,
the predictions went.
My picks, of course. We're going to get into the conference championship games. I can't believe the injuries that are happening this year.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in big games, man. Eagles versus 49ers, the ending was 31-7. And
it was ugly.
It was ugly, but
you had
know,
the Niners though.
I did, but Purdy he played, but he didn't get the
He was hurt.
He was hurt.
He couldn't throw. They didn't throw the ball.
They didn't throw the ball
in the second half.
They didn't throw the ball. They tried McCaffrey at Wildcat a couple of times.
Yeah.
They were seeing him put on the quarterback helmet. I was like, this is getting ugly for Kyle Shanahan.
They had no other options. They had nothing.
Josh Johnson came in. He's a 15-year pro, but he didn't look like one. I mean, the ball was slipping out his hand. I expected him to kind of not run the offense, but control it. I mean, you a vet. You coming in with a great offense. You got Trent Williams right there blocking for you. You got Kyle Juszczyk blocking for you. You got Deebo Samuel who can catch, run the ball. I just feel like Kyle Shanahan really just went against the grain when Johnson came in the game. When it should have been a steady run it. Don't have him on the center. Let him get in shotgun. Let him get comfortable before going on the center. But I just felt like Kyle Shanahan threw the playbook out the window and said, man, you know what? It is what it is. And it looked like it. It looked like it.
He showed no poise. I expected him to also have well, I didn't expect for him to play at all.
Right.
But when he got in the game, I expected him to – you know how Henny came in and gave him a drive.
Right.
You know,
especially
he
when
was ready for the moment.
Especially when McCaffrey scored.
He wasn't ready for the moment.
McCaffrey scored a touchdown, willingly scored a touchdown, jumped over a dude, juked one, ran one over, got in for 30 yards. He different.
Yeah, he different.
But the game plan, I thought the game plan would be more quick passes, screen passes, a couple of draw plays with McCaffrey. They just ran the ball with McCaffrey, and it looked poor.
The Eagles' front seven was eating it up.
I mean, they did have 70 sacks on the season.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I was thinking about that number, 70 sacks.
I forgot they had an Ndamukong Suh I forgot.
Well, they picked him up when Jordan got hurt. They went and got Suh.
I saw him out there. I was like, what?
Yeah,
I forgot they had him.
70 sacks on the season. Falcons ain't had 70 sacks in 3 or 4 seasons combined.
You hate to hear it.
You had one team that had 70 sacks. Hassan Reddick, he may be Defensive Player of the Year. I know Joey Bosa got the most sacks.
He was decent.
But Hassan Reddick, he got Purdy out the game. I think he had a forced fumble. He was just all over the field. And I feel like I don't know what Philly got, what dirt they have on teams where they could pick up the best nickel corner in the games, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, for nothing. And then they got the Saints' first-round pick this season.
Right.
How in the hell? How did that work?
And that's a top 10 pick, too,
It's a top 10 pick.
It's crazy.
So they got a top 10 pick in the Super Bowl, top 10 pick. They traded for C.J. Gardner-Johnson, got a first round, got a top 10 first round. Jordan Davis is playing well for them.
Oh, yeah.
They went and got Hassan Reddick for very cheap, I think. That defense is
oh yeah, they primed.
It's primed, but they win 31-7. I don't really need to get into the stats too much. It wasn't after Purdy went out, the game was
over.
The script was over. No more script. Everybody, just watch the game.
It was a real easy victory.
It was very easy.
I mean, the game was boring.
It was very boring. I didn't watch it.
Second half was very boring. That's when I tuned in second half, and I'm like, this is just not it.
Right.
Like,
right.
I don't want to McCaffrey they just force feeding them.
They definitely
and the Eagles know it was.
They
coming.
knew it. They knew it.
So
they knew it. They knew
How's
it.
it's gonna work if they know it's coming?
That's what I'm saying. It didn't work. It was what it was.
That started my Sunday off really good.
It didn't start mine off because I had 49ers plus 4.5, and then I seen Purdy go down, and I said, we're gonna go ahead and get to the next one. And then the next one didn't look too good for me either.
Well, until the last fourth quarter. But
I was like, Chiefs, Bengals. Burrow looked frantic. I never seen Burrow throw the ball away so much, throwing it to the ground, throwing it away, going through progression. It's like Chris Jones and that D line, Frank Clark. Ooh. Frank Clark is one of the biggest pickup, save up, whatever you want to say for the Chiefs in the last 3 or 4 years. Great at getting to the quarterback. Mm-hmm. Great at getting across the line. Him and Chris Jones just looked unstoppable.
I mean, it blows my mind that this is Chris. That was his first postseason sack this weekend.
I know.
I think he had 2 of them, but he got his first one.
Yeah, he got his first one.
I mean, I was like, what? Man. Like, all these Super Bowl runs, he ain't got no sack?
Yeah.
That really blew my mind because of it's Chris Jones.
Right.
Like, we know what he is.
Right.
That's crazy. That blew my mind.
Pat Mahomes is different.
Man, on a bum ankle.
I'm talking about
a grade 2 sprain. It usually is like a 3 to 4 week recovery.
I mean,
he came back the next weekend. He was hobbled a little bit.
He definitely was hobbled.
He showed that the world that he is the best quarterback in the NFL. To me, that's what he showed. That's what he went out there and proved.
They said with the resume he have right now, he is Hall of Fame.
First ballot.
He
don't got to play another snap.
First year as a starter. You get to the conference championship. Mm-hmm. The next year you win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. The next 4 years you go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, 2-time All-Pro, MVP of the league.
What's up? Did they go? No, they didn't go last year. I'm tripping.
No, conference championship.
Yeah.
What can you say bad about Pat Mahomes? 29 of 43.
Nothing.
326 yards, 2 touchdowns. Burrow, 26 of 41, 270. When he threw that interception, that hurt my parlay so bad because he the only one who heard it. Burrow ain't threw a pick in so long. I don't even – you ain't seen one.
Yeah.
He threw 2 picks.
He
been balling, threw 2 picks. I wasn't expecting the Chiefs defense to act the way they're acting. Like,
no. That threw me for a loop, too.
It's throwing me for a loop.
I thought their offense was going to carry them.
Me too.
Their defense, I'm not going to say their defense carried them, but their
defense was very piped up.
I think it was critical to their success in winning this game.
It was.
On top of that,
you hold a team that won their last, 8 games to 20 points in a loss.
Yeah.
I mean.
They showed up, man.
They showed up.
They showed resilience. They showed that they battle tested.
Valdez-Scantling.
Right. Where did that come from?
116?
Where did that come from?
A touchdown? You seen Eli holding him for dear life?
Right. Eli.
What was that?
You talking all that stuff on Twitter, man, out there again. Well, that's every year, though.
I was about to say, you see that play every game. You see that every game. They shouldn't have put him on the island with a fast receiver.
Yeah.
But that was the only receiver that he really had, and you knew they was going to exploit that, and I would too. It's Eli Apple. It's the guy who if he get burnt, he not catching up. He may miss that tackle. He can't cover too well. You seen the holding call. They could have threw the flag 5 times.
Right.
I mean, he held him from the breaking of the route. I can't believe it. Will he be there next year? Probably not. I think that dynasty is that receiver core is about to break. I think T. Higgins is on the move.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's in the rumors.
It's in the rumors, and I believe it.
I can see it happening.
He don't use him as much. He had 83 yards and 6 receptions and a touchdown. He should have had 12 or 15 catches. That touchdown that he caught.
Targeted him more.
That touchdown that he caught he had 2 people on him. Did you see that touchdown? Fade? The fade route that he caught on 2 people? T. Higgins? Yeah, I mean, I love Jamar Chase too, but when you exploit matchups, you exploit matchups. So, it is what it is. That just threw me for a loop. But Chiefs win 23-20, man.
Yep, they won 23-20. Got me 2-0 for the weekend.
I went
definitely
0-2.
was happy about
I went
that.
0-2.
Absolutely love that part of the weekend, man.
Yep.
I couldn't wait to come in here and talk a little smack. 100%.
I mean,
last week we split. Last week
we did.
both with 3-1.
We did.
We both with 3-1.
Bengals could have won that damn game.
They could have. That penalty at the end of the game really kind of cost them.
To be honest, I don't think it did.
I think Mahomes would have still figured something out.
That's what I'm saying.
Think he had like 8 seconds.
That's what I'm saying.
But definitely getting.
He too. I'm not counting him out with 8 seconds. I'm not counting Mahomes out. I like him to do anything in Harrison Butker.
I like for them to get one more play. Get a field
that's
goal
what I'm saying.
range,
That game.
Knock it down.
But I feel Cincinnati, their fan base, Pratt. That wasn't the move. You shouldn't have did that. Calling him out, saying I'm not gonna be here no more, and you shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did that. Hey, you got to lift your team up, man. Hey, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's bad sportsmanship, and I guarantee he won't be there next year. The way he acted, it's bad sportsmanship, man. You know, when you blame a play when y'all had multiple times to do something and stop them from scoring and. You pick on him on that one play? Well, let's look at the whole game and see what you did. Let's see who you got blew up on and who you couldn't, who burnt you. Because Pat Mahomes had 300 yards, and I wasn't expecting him to do that. I thought that the Bengals defense would get to him, but they sat back in coverage. And when you sit back in coverage on a magician who got everybody out there running, got a good speed on them.
Oh yeah, Pacheco looked real good out there. We didn't see much of Tony, did we?
We did. Well, we did, but it didn't pan out as much for him.
Yeah, one reception.
Yeah, but he did get the targets. He got the targets. I think he dropped a couple.
I'm surprised they not feeding McKinnon as much as I thought they would. The way he ended the season. I mean, I think the last 4 games, he had like 6 touchdowns or something like that.
Yeah.
Or within a 4-game span, he had about 6 touchdowns.
Yeah.
To end the season off, and I thought he was going to be a big threat.
Me too.
Coming into the postseason, but
Travis Kelce
was. Right now, yeah, Travis Kelce. Been that guy.
Travis Kelce came in and the first touchdown was. I was like, wow, they're making it. You can't let him get off. You let him score, and that throw the whole defense off. Because I know the game plan was we gonna make everybody else beat us. And not Travis Kelce. Yeah. And that's what happened.
Travis Kelce looking like a first pick fantasy next year.
I thought you said first ballot Hall of
Fame.
Oh,
that's for sure. Yeah, we're not even going to play with him like that.
I was finna say
we're not even going to play with him.
I was about to say, yeah, that's too simple, man.
We're not even going to play with him like that.
But shout out to them, man.
Yeah, shout out to them.
I don't want to get into the Super Bowl too much. Let's just get a quick prediction. We got 2 weeks.
We got
I'm pretty sure we're going to be on the same page.
I don't know. We haven't been thus far.
Hey, man.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I want you to go first.
I'm going with the guys that got me a fantasy championship this season. The duo that they let me draft. And if you haven't been listening, I had Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. I like for them to take care of business. I like them going into the playoffs. I thought that they would win the Super Bowl. I thought it would be the Chiefs versus the Eagles. I just thought the Bills would be playing the Chiefs in that championship round, but it was the Bengals. I was wrong in that regard.
It was definitely
I think it's gonna be a shootout. First Super Bowl with 2 black quarterbacks starting.
Love it.
That's big news.
You can't lose. Can't lose.
The way the game is changing and how dual threat quarterbacks seem like you need one to be successful in the league now. Pocket passing is also important, but like you need a quarterback that can get you something out of nothing.
And that's why the Falcons need to go and get Lamar.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. But nonetheless, I'm going Chiefs.
Okay.
I think that I can't count. I can't bet against Mahomes. I can't do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and go Eagles.
Woo!
I'm not even finna play with you.
Woo!
That offense is just well sound. The defense is the chemistry. I think Pat Mahomes gonna have to do a lot on this defense. They are finna have Reddick on pursuit. Sweat on pursuit. I just don't. The run game won't be there. Don't even try it. Don't run the ball.
I don't think they will.
Don't run it. Don't run it. Don't do it. You just gonna put them. You just gonna back yourself up. Eagles D line is legit. Like I said, 70 sacks in the season is just. To me, it's just unheard of. To me, I don't hear too many teams doing it. 70.
That's ridiculous.
3 players with double-digit sacks. It's just unheard of on teams. You hoping that you have one, you know, let alone 3 and one have 17 and a half.
Right.
The Knicks at 12 and a half. I mean, that's just. I wish
that's dominance.
It's just dominance.
That's dominance.
And
There's
I think
no other word. That is they are dominating.
I just want to see if Pat Mahomes can do this. If he can beat these Eagles, man.
It's gonna be that's gonna be such a big win for his legacy.
If Pat can beat these Eagles,
it'll also be a great win for Jalen Hurts' legacy as well.
It would be.
Like, I'd be happy to see either team win, but since I have to lock in on the pick, I can't bet against them.
Okay.
I can't do it.
I
know how great that Eagles defense is.
Hey,
I know how potent that Eagles offense is. All of the weapons and options they have offensively, with Jalen Hurts running the show, MVP candidate was. I think these are the top 2 MVP candidates playing for the Super Bowl right now.
Right.
It's absolutely, to me, the best 2 teams in the NFL playing right now for the Super Bowl.
Right.
And I think it's going to be a great one. Just don't screw up the commercials, please. Please don't screw up the commercials.
I mean,
the whole world
they've been getting bad. They've been getting worse and worse.
They've been getting bad, man.
They've been getting bad.
That commercials have not been on point.
They have not.
And for a couple of the Super Bowl haven't really been on point. But last year was a great Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But
we
need some commercials.
Yeah, let's see some good ones. Let's see if
ones,
Dorito
man.
can get their
Come
mojo
on,
back.
Dorito, let's do it.
I think Coolers Light usually have something.
The Chiefs were the second highest sack total team in the NFL.
Definitely was.
Hey, so 1 and 2.
So 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
One
They're
and
the
2.
best 2 teams.
By far, though. One was 70, one was 55.
Right.
But who quarterback moving better right now?
Well, Jalen moving better. He ain't got a bum.
Who moving better healthy?
Like on the run?
On the run.
Oh, Jalen.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but we ain't
we
gonna
ain't
act like
worried.
Pat not gonna he can't
I'm
get
not.
up.
He
can't get active.
I don't think he will against Hassan Reddick. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm not putting nothing past that.
I feel you.
I ain't
17 and a
putting
half
nothing
sacks
past
though would do it to you.
That's true.
You know what I'm
If they
saying?
can
This
get
ain't
to him,
10. This ain't
it'll be a
11.
tough night.
This almost 18 sacks by a dude who play linebacker. Come on, man. This ain't no. Hey, this is legit. This is what the fans want to see. I don't want to see the Eagles, and they've been blowing teams out. I don't want to see a blowout. I'm hoping.
Oh, no. I don't want to see a blowout at all.
Yeah,
not for the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it will be a blowout. I don't think it will be. I think it'll be a tough game, a close game.
Yeah, well, I seen Pat hobble off that field, man. After that, oof, 4.
Excuse us.
My bad, Brandon Graham. I forgot about Brandon Graham. He
Excuse
different.
us.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.